Merry Christmas. I'm Jody Pritzl, author of Vintage American-Made Glass Christmas Ornaments, lots of pictures, and Immigrants, Ornaments, and Legacies, a story of American-made glass Christmas ornaments, lots of facts. I have to tell you about my latest book, though. Who knew it wasn't until 1962 that the United States issued a Christmas stamp? The book is called The December Dilemma-U.S. Christmas Stamps 1962 to 1972. I dig deep into the history, the artists, and also why we did not have Christmas stamps until 1962. All my books are available from Amazon.com. This updated modern scent cap video comes to you with the help of loyal viewers and subscribers. Without them sending their pictures into booksbyjody2021@gmail.com, we wouldn't have this updated information. 5 centers. Alan, I won't give out his location, but the town where Alan lives has the best bologna that's not bologna in the United States. Alan has a serious vintage ornament addiction, and he scours antique shops trying to find the most unique items he can. And he sent in proof that George Franke's son's company in Baltimore sold 5-cent caps just like Shiny Brites sold 5-cent caps in the mid-50s. Here's that picture that Alan sent in. 5 cents, 200S is also printed on this box. 200S stood for a standard assortment of 2-inch bulbs. They came in red, blue, green, gold, and silver. So we know that George Franke did sell 5-cent ornaments. And Kathy proved it to me when she sent in her picture of red, blue, and gold ornaments. Take a look at Kathy's. Now let's tip on the side and take a look at Kathy's caps. Sure enough, they're the Franke caps. Then Kathy sent in another picture of 5 blue caps. Take a look at these ornaments. And here's the close-up. So Kathy has both Franke and Shiny Brite 5-cent caps. But we validated that the Franke family in Baltimore did sell 5-cent caps also. Then Kathy sent in 10-cent caps in pink and turquoise, 2 5/8. Now, one of the reasons I like to look at the 10-cent caps was I wanted to compare that font typography on the 10. So if you look at this close-up of Kathy's ornaments, you can see that it does have that really nice 10 numeric designation that's been embossed in the top. Kathy bought her ornaments from an antique store. They were originally sold by J.J. Newberry and Company. J.J. Newberry was a competitor to Woolworth's and W.T. Grant's in the 1950s. They sold this huge assortment of merchandise. Remember that? Remember how fun it used to be to go to the stores and they had all that fun stuff that you could paw through? J.J. Newberry's went on to buy Hested's, and in my previous video, we also mentioned that Hested's sold 5 and 10-cent ornaments. Now here's the crazy thing that Kathy shared when she emailed me at booksbyjody2021@gmail.com. Kathy shared with me that there was a handwritten on the price tag 2 for 15 cents. So not only did we discount 5-cent ornaments and 10 cents and sold them in singles in the modern discount drugstore chains, but then they discounted them further, 2 for 15. And I thought, really? Is that true? How could that be? But if you look at this ad from J.J. Newberry and Company in December, you can see that sure enough, they were actually making a few more cents selling single ornaments. And yes, they did sell them 2 for 15. I find that just so funny when you think about the cost of things. Now here's that doggone Alan again. In the previous video, I mentioned that stencils came in 10-cent caps, but I'd never seen one. Here comes Alan, scouring his antique shops, and he sends in this picture of 5 shiny, bright 10-cent stencil ornaments. What a find. And Alan, if you look at the top of his ornament, sure enough, that 10-cent cap matches the one that Kathy has. Boy, I'd sure like to get my hands on some of those stencils. The unique new modern cent cap that I had never seen was an 8-cent cap until Chad sent it in. His wife had given him 6 red shiny brights in the festive bulbs box. Now take a look at this 8-cent cap. It is a Franke cap. So we know that the Franke sold 5-cent and 8-cent. Now in his festive bulb box, Chad has 6 bulbs, but only 4 have the 8-cent cap. I surmise that somebody broke 2 of the 8 cents and replaced them with a standard shiny bright cap. So are all these modern cent caps identical? Well, that's a little tricky. The 5-cent cap is probably the most varied. Now, I feel like I'm playing a game, you know, when you have to set your password and you have to say what's in the pictures. So if you look at this 5-cent comparison, upper left, bottom, right, those 3 match those 5-cent caps. In the upper right is Gail's 5-cent from the previous video. Gail in Minnesota sent me that one. So we do know there's 2 variations of 5-cent caps. And then here comes Alan. And Alan sends in this burgundy beauty, which shows us that there's also a 3rd style of 5-cent cap. Do all the 10-cent caps look alike? Let's take a look. Left-hand side, those are Susan's from the previous video. And on the right, you have Kathy's from now. Sure enough, those all match. Those 10-cent caps appear to be all one style. So that tells me that there was a distinctive time period of those 10-cent caps. Barbara also sent in 10-cent caps in this tray pack, and sure enough, if you look up close at this one, that 10-cent matches the 2 previous ones I showed. Which brings us to the vexing 19-cent cap. Susan in Ohio sent in this gorgeous 3 1/4 inch red 19-cent beauty. Oh, you know, I just have to marvel at the photographs I see. Really, 3 pictures, by the way, are also on booksbyjody.com. And I just marvel sometimes at people's photography skills. So Susan sent in the red one. Then Rick sent in this 3 3/8 inch 19-cent cap. Lisa in California, and her husband was enlisted to help with his calipers. She sent in this 19-cent cap, which is 2 7/8. So we do know those 19 centers came in big bulbs. I'm still vexed by the 19-cent cap. We haven't found a box, so I can't really nail down my earlier suppositions from the video. And just when you think I'm done, then lo and behold, here comes a new cap. Here's Denise's cap, which looks nothing like the other caps. Oh well, you know, that just tells me I've got more to research and bring to you. I want to thank all these great viewers for sending in their pictures to booksbyjody2021@gmail.com. And people send their tree pictures in, and then I post those at booksbyjody.com. Thanks to everyone for watching my videos and buying my books, and a very Merry Christmas.